So last week, Donald Trump came out mad at the New York Times and suggested that we lock up the pollsters. This is criminal that they're putting out polls that are bad for me. And then on Monday, in the midst of everything happening in the country and around the globe, and he's also supposed to be running Venezuela, Trump comes out angry again at the pollsters, and I guess kind of copy and pasted part of his post last week and reposted it on Monday saying this: fake and fraudulent polling should be virtually a criminal offense. As an example, all of the anti-Trump media that covered me during the 2020 election showed polls that were knowingly wrong. They knew what they were doing, trying to influence the election, but I won in a landslide. Something has to be done about the fraudulent polling. Even the polls of Fox News and the Wall Street Journal have been, over the years, terrible. There are great pollsters that called the election right, but the media does not want to use them in any way, shape, or form. Isn't it sad what has happened to American journalism? But I am going to do everything possible to keep this polling scam from moving forward. So you're going to put pollsters in jail when they accurately report what the American people tell them. Look, I'll give you full credit. 2016, 2020, and in fact 2024, the pollsters got it wrong. But did they? I mean, in 2016, the polls showed Hillary was going to win and then Trump won. Yeah, but Hillary won by millions of votes. In 2020, the polls were slightly inaccurate, but they predicted Biden would win, and Biden did win. And in 2024, they said it was going to be close, and by God, it was close. Trump didn't even get 50% of the country. So if they were off like tiny little bit. But more importantly, polls do not create data. Polls collect data. So if you collect data that is given from people, from human beings, and they give you wrong data, then after you do all your calculations and you do the sampling errors and you do the, weighted blah, 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 and all this and all that, and then you're like, here's the final answer. But if you have any piece of that data that is either incorrect or outdated by the time you finish doing the math, the poll's going to be wrong. It's not criminal. People change their mind. Between a pollster calling somebody and saying, hey, who are you going to vote for in 2024, Harris or Trump? Oh, I'm going to vote for Harris. And they hang up. By the time that pollster has made 5 other phone calls, that one person who said Harris could easily have seen a piece of news that causes them to be like, oh, screw that. I'm going Trump now. Oh, but I just told that person. We don't know what happens. People may straight up lie because they were embarrassed to tell pollsters they were voting for Trump. That doesn't make it fake. It just means people wanted to vote for you but didn't want anybody to know about it. And of course, pollsters have also said we think we got a lot of that because it's embarrassing for most people to say it out loud. But the fact of the matter is, this guy wants to throw pollsters in jail because he doesn't like the results. He doesn't like the math. This is fascism. Exerting control over the media is a tenet of fascism. And you may say, but he's not controlling them, Farron. Yes, he is. He's controlling them through fear. You keep putting out polls that I don't like, and I may criminally prosecute you. Am I going to win? Who knows? But is your life going to be hell in the meantime? Yeah. You got to hire a lawyer. That's expensive. I don't know any pollsters sitting out there on millions of dollars to go hire the next Johnny Cochran. So yeah, you're going to be financially ruined, if not have your freedom completely stripped when you get put in jail. So that's how this controls the media. It's control via fear. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.